Hey there, welcome to our Richmond Fixer Upper. Today we have an exciting project. We are installing a paver patio in the backyard at the bottom of this newly rebuilt deck, all as part of our Patio Style Challenge sponsored by Home Depot. We're going to take a look at the materials, the process, how to lay it out, dig it up, install it, and enjoy it all in our video today. So let's get started. Your paver patio can be any shape and any size. What we decided was to keep it really simple in this yard, and ours is just going to continue the rectangle out from the porch. And then we're just going to continue that around the corner. So for your paver project, you're going to need some materials. Let's talk through what you need to look for. The amounts and quantities are going to vary depending on your square footage. Luckily, all of those calculations and how to figure them out are on the Home Depot website underneath each of these materials. So if you know your square footage and you know how many inches you want to add of sand or how many square feet of pavers, you're going to be able to calculate that out. So we're going to start with a patio paver base, which is kind of a gritty sand that allows for stabilization and drainage. On top of that, we're going to add a paver patio sand, which is a little bit finer, and that goes directly beneath the pavers themselves. All of this gets leveled so that the paver patio is beautiful. You're going to need to choose pavers themselves, and the Home Depot website has so many options. I suggest to get ideas that you look on Pinterest or Google search or peek over the fence into your neighbor's yards and figure out what style and colors you like, and then start looking for the ones that will give you the design style that you're looking for. I went with a rumble stone by Pavestone. I'm using a Sierra blend with the small bricks around my border and then the bigger, fatter bricks in the middle laid on a herringbone pattern. You're also going to want a paver edge or landscaping edge. They come in metals and plastics. The ones that I'm using are plastic with these big metal nails. That will help keep back the sod from the paver and differentiate the two spaces. On top of the pavers themselves, you're going to need some perma-sand. That's a polymer joining sand that hardens with water so that once you get it brushed in and off the top, the pavers solidify into kind of a really great hardscape space. That's an overview of the materials that you'll need. In addition to that, there's a bunch of tools that you'll need. Obviously, whatever you're using to dig, you may want some PVC pipe. You can lay your PVC pipe, 1-inch PVC pipe down, brush your sand across it so you know that that's all level. On our paver patio, we're going to do a thin border with smaller paver bricks, and then the center sort of main area of the paver patio is going to be these larger bricks laid on the herringbone pattern. So you're going to need a saw or a wet saw in order to cut those pavers along the edges. Now that you've gathered together all of your materials, it's time to start installing your paver patio. The first thing you're going to want to do is mark out the area. We did this by using stakes and twine. The next step is to start digging. So we use a pick to chop away little chunks of the dirt, clay, and rocks that are in the way, and then simply use the shovel to scoop them up and out of the paver area. The paver base is a chunkier version of the two sands that we're using, so that one goes down first, and after you've spread an even 2 inches across your whole area, then you're going to want to use some sort of damper machine. You can use a machine itself, or you can use just a manual rod, but you want to just compact that down and make sure that it's level and that it's even and pretty sturdy down as your base. Then you're going to pour on your paver sand by laying down some 1-inch pipes. And then we use a long 2x4 to run across the top of the pipes. Of course, you're pulling your pipes as you go. You don't leave the pipes in there. You're going to pull them out and just backfill that one little small inch on either side. And then you're left with a beautiful, smooth paver sand base. So on top of our paver sand, we lay the pavers. Rolling along. We lucked out with a super warm day, warm, sunny, breezy day, and so it's the perfect day to be digging and sanding and cutting and installing, and it's looking amazing. So I'm really thrilled with the progress and gotta keep working. I'm gonna be super sore in the morning. At that point, you have your patio all laid and you can nail in your paver edging. So this is that plastic piece that's going to go between the sod or gravel or whatever you have on the outside of your patio and the pavers themselves. It keeps them all compacted together and in place while they're bonding. Once you have that all installed, you can go ahead and lay your perma sand over the top. And then you can use the machine again to shake the bricks up a little bit to wiggle as much sand as possible down in between them. It's really important at this point that you clean off the pavers themselves, because whatever's left of that polymer sand on top of the pavers will stick to them like cement. And then you can lightly spray the entire patio with water, gently a couple times, just wet enough that that sand starts to stick to itself, and then you're just gonna leave it for overnight or a few hours, and it will start bonding and you will be all set. A paver patio like this is the perfect place to be able to entertain. Adding a fire pit, this is especially something that you don't want to have up on a wooden deck. So adding a brick patio makes it possible to safely have a fire up here rather than just in the middle of the grass. We also have added some planters and some furniture. It's a wonderful extension of the porch into the yard, so we can really just enjoy this space. It doubled our outdoor living space by adding this paver patio, and we're super excited to be able to enjoy our time out here. It was so fun to work with Home Depot to create this beautiful hardscape in our backyard, and I highly recommend that you visit their website or one of their local stores and check out what types of pavers you could use to enhance your backyard. We're really going to love this for the long term, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Make sure that you like and comment, subscribe, because we're sharing every week as we're updating, renovating, and decorating this Richmond fixer-upper. Thanks so much for being here. We'll see you next time. Say bye, Quincy.
Bye, 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 bye. Say bye.